Hi there, how are you? This is Loise. Welcome back to my channel. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I am based in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. For my usual followers, thank you so much for your support. I do really appreciate that. Excuse me. Today, I want us to talk about what happens after you file your refugee claim. We've already addressed a little bit about the refugee class when we talked about how to file for refugee. So you can look for that video and I'll be attaching it at the description part of this video just so that you can refer to that. So today we want to see what happens after you file that claim, okay? All right, I must give a disclaimer though that the information that I'm giving you here is for your information purposes only. This should not be taken as legal advice, okay? All right, don't go say, you know, Lois advised me to do this. No, if you did not book a consultation, then this cannot be taken as legal advice. If you have any question regarding your application, anything to do with Canadian immigration, or you want help with your applications, or your eligibility, you want to know how you can come to Canada, please reach out to me and send me an email. My email is also going to be at the description part of this video, and I will be happy to offer my services to you. All right, that is out of the way. So we say that I'm not going to go back too much about the classes of refugees in Canada, and refugees, it's also the asylum class, okay? So I could be talking of asylum or refugee, it's the same thing that I'm talking about. So when you're already here in Canada and you were determined to be someone who can claim asylum and you have already filed your application, okay? So now what happens next? This is a topic that a lot of people actually don't talk about. So I thought I would just say what this involves so that it clears the air. You have, at least you have the right expectations. And I know people who are claiming asylum, they have a lot of fears, they have high emotions. These are people who are quite, at times, most of the time, they are reserved, they don't want to talk about their cases. So at times, they don't even know where to ask these things. So that's why I'm making this video. One thing I must say though is that claiming asylum in Canada is a very complicated process. It's not an easy thing. Don't let someone lie to you that, oh, you know what, you can just go to Canada and claim asylum. First, you must be accepted. You must fit in the category. And then once you do that, you must prove your case, you must prove your claim. So it's a complicated class. It must be handled professionally. You must be prepared professionally. So what I always recommend to people, make sure you have legal representation before you even file that application, my friend, because you may not be able to change what you put in your application. Make sure before you file it, you have sought legal counsel. Get a consultation. It's just a consultation. Pay something. Let someone work with you, because if seriously you're running away from something, then your life is at risk. Lives could be in danger. You do not want them to jeopardize the only opportunity that you have. Because guess what? If you lose your case, you may be deported and taken back to the same situations that you're running away from. So you want to make sure that you are making the right application the right way, and it is fully and professionally defended. The people who can do that for you here in Canada, you can talk to an immigration consultant who is in good standing with ICCRC, or an immigration lawyer who is also in good standing with their jurisdiction, okay? So always make sure that, you know, cover your backs, cover your bases. That's what I tell people, because this is a delicate process. And as I said, it's a matter of life and death. So make sure that that you're defending and you're providing yourself, you're not putting yourself at risk of deportation, right, by filing wrong. Okay, I just want to say this class, filing application, as you may know, costs nothing. Yeah. You know, when you're doing that basis of claim thing, you don't pay anything to the government. It's a free process. However, you will be paying legal fees to your consultant, to your immigration consultant, or to your lawyer. If you want to know all the details about where and how to do it, please refer to the video that I made on this. I made a video on how to file refugee. I'll be putting it at the description part of this video, so you can always refer to that. Okay, so now you have already done that, you've done all the work, and you have filed your application. It's gone, right? So what happens next? People don't know what is gonna happen. You're worried. What should you be doing? Okay, one thing I say you must be doing, my friend, please, you know, once you file your refugee, if you're eligible to apply for a work permit, please apply for work permit and get a job. My friend, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy, also earn a living, because you cannot be depending. If at all possible, please get a job. You do not want to be depending on the social system. You don't want to be overwhelming the social system. Again, you also want to prove yourself that you're a good person that Canada should keep. You know, you're not just coming here to depend on the welfare. So it's really important that you get yourself a job. Okay, it shows that you're the kind of a person that Canada wants, because you're working hard and you're paying taxes, you're earning, you're living here. Okay, I just want to mention that. So don't be lazy, don't sit at home and just wait for your hearing to happen. Okay, all right. So refugee cases, they are adjudicated by a special tribunal here in Canada that is called the Immigration and Refugee Board, that is the IRB. And once now you have submitted your claim, usually they say that your hearing could be in 60 days, from 60 days after you file your application. But you know what, that can go on for up to 6 months. I've seen some that go for even years. So it goes from case to case. We cannot guarantee you, no one can guarantee you that you know, your case is going to be heard within 60 days. So it could happen in 60 days, it could happen later. That's why I'm saying make sure then if you're eligible to apply for work permit, please get a work permit and get a job. Okay, so so your application, if it's accepted, because it has to be accepted, if it's accepted, after some time you're going to receive a notice for a hearing. Okay, you will be invited to a hearing. That is for your case. So you're gonna get something called a notice to appear, and that is a notice to appear at the Refugee Protection Board, that is the RPD, which is a division of the IRB. Okay, those are the people who deal with refugee claims, and they'll give you a notice to appear, and that appear to a hearing, and that notice is going to tell you the date, the time, and the location. Please make sure you're not missing out on this, because you don't have many chances to attend your hearing. Okay, yeah, so of course they're going to communicate with your lawyer or your counsel or your immigration consultant that you have on file, but they're also going to talk to you. Make sure that you are availing yourself for that hearing. It's the most important day of your claim, you know, of your case. So make sure that you are showing up. When you go to the RPD for your hearing, these hearings do actually happen. They are not the regular, you know. You would think, I've heard people who are worried because they think that it's kind of a court, you know, like the way you go to court, especially people who come from Kenya or people who come from Somalia or wherever you're coming from. Some people think they know how the courts look like, you know, where everybody is watching and spectating, and you know, a lot of people who've just come there to enjoy themselves and just listen to cases. No, we don't have that here. So what happens, these are special hearings, and these special hearings, they are usually either in person or they could be done over video conferencing at the RPD. Yeah, not at your house. It's at the RPD, and the people who are present for your hearing are yourself, your lawyer or your immigration consultant, the IRB member, who is called the judge, and an interpreter if you're going to need an interpreter. Okay, so those are the people who are going to be available at your hearing. And at that hearing, it's the judge, and that is the member, the RPD member. It's the judge and your immigration consultant or lawyer, that is your legal counsel, who will be asking you questions about your case. Remember, they want to know whether your case is credible. So it's all about your credibility. Make sure you've been prepared. Make sure you've worked with your lawyer or your immigration consultant. Make sure you've worked with them seriously before the hearing so that you are ready for the hearing. Okay? Excuse me. So once now in the court, it's up to you to prove. It's up to you to prove your credibility. My friend, the burden of proof lies with you. Okay? The onus is on you to prove that your claim is credible, it's true, and you deserve protection. So you're only having one shot, my friend. You only have one shot. You better use it properly. I have seen cases of people who have been misadvised by their friends, and that's why I say please seek legal counsel. Seek legal counsel. Talk to a professional before you do some of these things. I've seen people who have been misadvised by their friends, and they've been told, you know what, when you go for your hearing, go and act crazy. You know, show them you're crazy. I know, you know, you are coming. I know you have your issues. You're running away from what you're running away from. But please, my friend, you are there to win a case. That is your main goal. Your main goal is to win a case. Be sober. I say, from the day before your hearing, prepare yourself mentally, psychologically, be ready, and be very sober. Have a good night's sleep. Sleep and have a clear mind. Be very composed, calm and collected if possible. You know, be all that, and please dress properly when you're going for your hearing. Okay, you are there to defend your case. Do not go act crazy, my friend. The hearing is not the place to go act crazy and scream and yell and roll. You are there to win a case. You're there to defend your case. You're not there to audition for your drama club. Okay, please, 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 you only have that chance. Don't jeopardize it. Okay, because remember, if for any reason you taint your credibility, you could be removed out of this place, and again, where are you going? You could be returned to where you're coming from, to the same problems you are running away from. So that is what I wanted to tell you today. I will be making another video about what happens if you are denied your case, because at the hearing what happens is that the judge is either going to accept your case or they're going to deny your case. You have two outcomes, and when they accept your case, you can be given an answer right there and then that you've been accepted, or you could go home and wait for an answer that will come maybe a few days later. Okay, or you can be denied. And it's very, very, very sad when a case is denied. So we are going to talk about that and see what options you have. So in the meantime, if you're going for your refugee hearing, I wish you all the best. I hope you can prepare yourself. If you have any question, please reach out to me. Okay? Again, I said, while you're waiting for your refugee hearing, get yourself a job if it's possible. Okay? Get yourself a job, because you want to show that you are a hardworking person. It's true, you came from a bad situation, you ran from something, but then again, you also want to be a contributing member of this community, of this society. So please prove that you're that one person. You're not just gonna come and sit and collect welfare. Okay, all right, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate. Share this video, and I'll see you at my next video. Thank you. Bye.